Cantonese cuisine comes from Guangdong province and is one of the 8 culinary traditions of Chinese cuisine. Its prominence outside China is due to the great numbers of early emigrants from Guangdong. Cantonese chefs are highly sought after throughout China. When Westerners speak of Chinese food, they usually refer to Cantonese cuisine. Background: Guangdong has long been a trading port and many imported foods and ingredients are used in Cantonese cuisine. Besides pork, beef and chicken, Cantonese cuisine incorporates almost all edible meats, including offal, chicken feet, duck's tongue, snakes, and snails. However, lamb and goat are rarely eaten, unlike in the cuisines of northern or western China. Many cooking methods are used, with steaming and stir-frying being the most favored due to their convenience and rapidity. Other techniques include shallow frying, double steaming, braising, and deep frying. For many traditional Cantonese cooks, the flavors of a finished dish should be well balanced and not greasy. Apart from that, spices should be used in modest amounts to avoid overwhelming the flavors of the primary ingredients, and these ingredients in turn should be at the peak of their freshness and quality. There is no widespread use of fresh herbs in Cantonese cooking, in contrast with their liberal use in other cuisines such as Sichuan, European, Thai or Vietnamese. Garlic chives and coriander leaves are notable exceptions, although the latter are usually used as mere garnish in most dishes. Foods, sauces and condiments. In Cantonese cuisine, a number of ingredients such as spring onion, sugar, salt, soy sauce, rice wine, cornstarch, vinegar, scallion oil, and sesame oil, suffice to enhance flavor, although garlic is heavily used in some dishes, especially those in which internal organs, such as entrails, may emit unpleasant odors. Ginger, chili peppers, 5-spice powder, powdered black pepper, star anise and a few other spices are also used, but often sparingly. Dried and preserved ingredients. Although Cantonese cooks pay much attention to the freshness of their primary ingredients, Cantonese cuisine also uses a long list of preserved food items to add flavor to a dish. This may be influenced by Hakka cuisine, since the Hakkas were once a dominant group occupying Imperial Hong Kong and other southern territories. Some items gain very intense flavors during the drying/preservation/oxidation process and some foods are preserved to increase their shelf life. Some chefs combine both dried and fresh varieties of the same items in a dish. Dried items are usually soaked in water to rehydrate before cooking. These ingredients are generally not served per se and go with vegetables or other Cantonese dishes. Traditional dishes. A number of dishes have been part of Cantonese cuisine since the earliest territorial establishments of Guangdong. While many of these are on the menus of typical Cantonese restaurants, some simpler ones are more commonly found in Chinese homes. Homemade Cantonese dishes are usually served with plain white rice. Deep-fried dishes. There are a small number of deep-fried dishes in Cantonese cuisine, which can often be found as street food. They have been extensively documented in colonial Hong Kong records of the 19th and 20th centuries. A few are synonymous with Cantonese breakfast and lunch, even though these are also part of other cuisines. Slow-cooked soup, or lu pho tong in the Cantonese dialect is usually a clear broth prepared by simmering meat and other ingredients over a low heat for several hours. Chinese herbs are often used as ingredients. Soup chain stores or delivery outlets in Cantonese-dominated cities such as Hong Kong serve this dish due to the long preparation time of slow-cooked soup. Seafood. Due to Guangdong's location on the southern coast of China, fresh seafood is prominent in Cantonese cuisine, and many Cantonese restaurants keep aquariums or seafood tanks on the premises. In Cantonese cuisine, as in cuisines from other parts of Asia, if seafood has a repugnant odor, strong spices are added. The freshest seafood is odorless and, in Cantonese culinary arts, is best cooked by steaming. For instance, in some recipes, only a small amount of soy sauce, ginger, and spring onion is added to steamed fish. According to Cantonese cuisine, the light seasoning is used only to bring out the natural sweetness of the seafood. As a rule of thumb, the spiciness of a dish is usually inversely proportionate to the freshness of the ingredients. Noodle dishes. Noodles are served either in soup broth or fried. These are available as home-cooked meals, on dim sum side menus, or as street food at Dai Pai Dongs, where they can be served with a variety of toppings such as fish balls, beef balls, or fish slices. Sayumeri. Sayumeri is essentially the Chinese rotisserie style of cooking. Unlike most other Cantonese dishes, sayumeri consists of meat only, with no vegetables. Lu meri. Lu meri is the name given to dishes made from internal organs, entrails and other leftover parts of animals. It is widely available in southern Chinese regions. Sayulap. All Cantonese-style cooked meats, including sayumeri, lu meri and preserved meat can be classified as sayulap. Sayulap also includes dishes such as, a typical dish may consist of offal and half an order of multiple varieties of roasted meat. The majority of sayulap is white meat. Little pot rice. Little pot rice are dishes cooked and served in a flat-bottomed pot. Usually this is a saucepan or braising pan. Such dishes are cooked by covering and steaming, making the rice and ingredients very hot and soft. Usually the ingredients are layered on top of the rice with little or no mixing in between. Many standard combinations exist. Banquet/dinner dishes. A number of dishes are traditionally served in Cantonese restaurants only at dinner times. Dim sum restaurants stop serving bamboo basket dishes after the Yum Ka period and begin offering an entirely different menu in the evening. Some dishes are standard while others are regional. Some are customized for special purposes such as Chinese marriages or banquets. Salt and pepper dishes are one of the few spicy dishes. Dessert. After the evening meal, most Cantonese restaurants offer tong sui, a sweet soup. Many varieties of tong sui are also found in other Chinese cuisines. Some desserts are traditional, while others are recent innovations. The more expensive restaurants usually offer their specialty desserts. Delicacies. Many Cantonese delicacies consist of parts taken from rare or endangered animals, which raises serious controversy over animal rights and environmental issues. This is often due to the supposed health benefits of certain animal products, for example shark cartilage, which is widely believed to prevent cancer, although scientific research has found no evidence to support these claims. Reputation. The recurring allegation that the Chinese will eat anything on four legs, except tables and chairs, is related to a description of Cantonese cuisine that is common among people of Beijing. In 1986, the Duke of Edinburgh was criticized for commenting on Chinese eating habits at the World Wildlife Fund conference: if it has four legs and is not a chair, if it has two wings and flies but is not an aeroplane, and if it swims and is not a submarine, the Cantonese will eat it. This public statement was deemed by some Westerners as a prime example of a lack of understanding of foreign culinary traditions in the Western world. Other commentators have pointed out that this is a modern saying used by the Chinese from other regions in reference to Cantonese culinary habits. See also: Chinese food therapy, dim sum, Hong Kong cuisine, list of Chinese dishes, references. Further reading: 8 Immortal Flavors, Secrets of Cantonese Cookery from San Francisco's Chinatown, Johnny Can and Charles L. Leong. Berkeley, California, Howell North Books, 1963.